Some near-death experiencers describe gardens, some describe tunnels, some describe a presence made of pure love. But others, when they go deeper, farther beyond the threshold, describe something else entirely. A city made of light, a city that hums with meaning, a city that recognizes them as if they walk the streets across lifetimes they can't remember. Not imagined, not symbolic, a place. Tonight we explore the radiant realms experiencers call the cities of light. I am Candy, and this is Half Haunted Chronicles. Descriptions of luminous cities appear across human history. New Jerusalem, the Summerland, the Golden Halls, the Lotus Realms, the Shining Worlds, the Field of Reeds, the cities of the Devas, different cultures, different cosmologies, same destination. Modern near-death experiencers with many no spiritual framework at all describe the same features. Structures made of living light, roads that glow softly underfoot, architecture that responds to emotion, sound woven into space, beings who move like awareness itself. These cities aren't static. They function. They teach. They organize. They welcome. Tonight, we walk through them. Across cultures, across centuries, people describe the same destination, not judgment, not rest, but belonging. These are the cities the soul remembers as home. A woman named Clarissa died during emergency surgery. She found herself entering a vast, radiant city where every structure emitted a gentle tone, not noise, harmony. Each building contributed to a larger resonance, like walking through a living chord. It wasn't music, she said. It was agreement. She felt the city was aware of her, not watching, but recognizing. It felt like home, she said, before home had walls. A man named Thomas had an NDE after a motorcycle accident. Covered above a luminous city, tall of crystalline structures that opened at the top like a blooming light. He understood instantly that the city was not residential. It was instructional. Knowledge moved freely there. Understanding circulated. Learning was ambient. It wasn't a heaven, he said. It was a civilization built for consciousness. A 6-year-old boy named Ezra nearly died during a seizure. He described streets made of color, not painted, but alive. When you stepped on them, he said, the colors answered you. Beings didn't walk, they flowed. Children around the world described the same thing. Movement without effort, travel without distance. An elderly woman from Brazil experienced a cardiac arrest. She passed through an archway of light into a city filled with motion and warmth. The sky glowed softly. The air felt celebratory, not loud, but complete. She noticed something that stopped her breath. Familiar presences. Not everyone, but enough. People she loved. People she recognized without needing names. Her husband stood among them, radiating connection rather than form. In that city, she said, love had color. A neuroscientist named Jared had a near-death experience after a stroke. He entered what appeared to be a radiant city, but quickly realized something unsettling. The city responded to him. When he felt curiosity, the structures brightened. When he felt uncertainty, the light softened. When he asked, "What is this place?" the city dissolved into a vast field of stars. You were inside it. The city wasn't architecture, he said. It was consciousness holding form so I could understand it. This episode closes a circle because across cultures, eras, and belief systems, people describe the same destination. Not clouds, not judgment, not endless rest, but community. Cities of light aren't rewards, they're continuity. They suggest that consciousness doesn't dissolve after death. It organizes, it participates, it belongs. These cities aren't about perfection, they're about purpose. Learning continues, connection continues, creation continues, and maybe that's the most comforting truth of all. The soul doesn't disappear, it goes somewhere that already knows its name. We've talked about the radiant streets of cities of light, the places experiencers describe as the true homeland of the soul. With this episode, we close season 5, a journey through patterns, places, and presences, shared across humanity's oldest stories and newest testimonies. Until next time, stay curious and always, always stay haunted.